Streamer Wars, Dr. Disrespect versus Shroud versus Ninja. Who had the most triumphant return as they flip-flopped on their platforms over the course of the last year and a half? Who was successful on which platforms? This is going to teach you a lesson about how important it is to follow big streamers or not. As you're trying to go full-time as a streamer, should you follow the big guys? Should you follow Ninja where they're going? Should you follow Shroud where they're going? Is there any sort of benefit to that? Is there any sort of strategy behind what they're doing that you can learn from? Well, don't take my word for it. We're going to literally look at the numbers on how many hours watched they got in their returns, and I'm going to give you the insights you need to know as a growing streamer, as a small streamer, someone looking to go full-time streaming video games on the internet for you to succeed. Let's do it. This video is sponsored by Restream. Why live stream to one platform when you can simultaneously live stream to every platform to discover new audiences faster using Restream.io? Here are the numbers from the Stream Hatchet report, and they are absolutely fascinating. Dr. Disrespect made his return getting banned from Twitch and then moving over to YouTube because that was his only option. He didn't have the option to go to Facebook Gaming, supposedly. Supposedly no platform would take him according to speculation, but certainly he didn't have a large Facebook page to start with. He only had his YouTube channel, which he had been building up over time. And given all the controversy around Dr. Disrespect during this time, all the media coverage, all of the mystery that still exists around Dr. Disrespect's ban from Twitch, he had to stream on YouTube Gaming. He already had a couple million followers there, and his return was absolutely triumphant. 388K peak concurrence in 2018 for the doc, and then 500K once he returned to YouTube. That is bigger than the return of Shroud, which was at 488K when he went back to Twitch, and Ninja at 116K when he returned to Twitch. So Dr. Disrespect absolutely won the war, if you will, of returning streamers, and he is now the king of YouTube. He is the most premium streamer on YouTube. He is the highest production value on YouTube, and is the only kind of mega Twitch star, if you will, that is now streaming exclusively on YouTube. And so now he gets to rule that domain. And let's not forget that YouTube is a way bigger platform than Twitch and then Facebook Gaming in terms of the amount of gaming viewership and total hours watched on the platform, and its algorithm is completely superior to Twitch at the very least, and it is definitely superior to Facebook Gaming's in terms of helping him grow and pushing his stream out there. Dr. Disrespect is the clear winner here, but in second place, it's not a surprise that Rowdy Shroudy came in second. In 2019, his peak concurrent viewers was 226K. And then in 2019, he left Twitch to go to Mixer. Supposedly, reportedly, it was a $10 million deal. We don't know exactly, but his viewership dropped down to 77K peak on Mixer. And then it was a tenth that once he was done on Mixer, and it was just devastating for his viewership. And the question was, would he be able to rise again when he returns to Twitch? Would people care? Are people loyal to Shroud? And the answer is absolutely yes. At 488K when he returned to Twitch, it is one of the record-breaking streams of all time for an individual on Twitch. So Shroud is doing absolutely fantastic with his return to Twitch. He's a great fit there. Lots of loyal audience for him there. The reason why this is interesting is because this is directly in contrast to Ninja that you see on this chart. When he returned to Twitch after going to Mixer, his numbers were way lower, despite the fact that in 2018, when Fortnite was an ultra trend on Twitch and everywhere really, it was the biggest game in the history of games, he was the #1 streamer for it. He scored 652K peak concurrency during the peak of that trend. He was reportedly paid $50 million to go stream on Mixer exclusively, dropping his viewership down significantly, down to 93K concurrence. He then, after Mixer closed down, decided to do a test stream on YouTube, getting 167K concurrence. He has a multi-million subscriber YouTube channel, by the way, but he ultimately decided that he wanted to land on Twitch. Maybe Twitch offered him more money. Maybe he thought it was a better strategic deal for him. We don't know exactly what the reason is, but he only got 116K concurrent viewers when he came back. So what this shows us is that brand loyalty matters a lot if you are going to be switching between platforms. Shroud's brand loyalty, extremely high. Dr. Disrespect's brand loyalty, extremely high. If you look at Ninja's brand loyalty, very low by comparison. Now, don't get me wrong, getting over 100,000 concurrent viewers is still incredibly good, and Ninja's doing great. He's still a multi-millionaire. He's still making tons of money and doing great as a streamer, but he rode a trend to the top, and then he cashed in once he was at the top with a $50 million deal right here, a book deal, a movie deal, all kinds of deals he's doing. And as a result, his streaming game fell off and his audience building fell off. And I think he kind of took for granted his audience essentially during that period of time when he switched over to Mixer. And you can see the results here. He has declined in popularity by a significant amount. Now, Dr. Disrespect, longer term, I think that he is probably the strongest horse in this race because he is the only horse on YouTube that is at that level. And if he can open up multiple YouTube channels from here, he can grow even more, going wide on YouTube with a clips channel, a highlights channel, a montage channel on top of his current channel, and really blow up. I think Shroud should stay on Twitch indefinitely. I think that's the best strategy for him. And his viewership is incredibly loyal there, and just do highlight montages on YouTube. I think Ninja maybe isn't the best home on Twitch. I'll be honest with you. I think he may be better served eventually moving over to YouTube and doing a YouTube-based strategy, because as we saw, his return to YouTube actually got him close to, what, 40% more viewership than his return to Twitch, 30 to 40%. There may be bigger opportunities for him to capture audience on YouTube versus Twitch. And with Ninja not being on top of Twitch, that's going to cause him significant detriment because if you're not at the very top of every list for every game, you don't actually get the viewership benefit on Twitch because there is no algorithm. So the question you have to ask yourselves is, should you follow the leader? When Dr. Disrespect goes to YouTube, should you go to YouTube? When Shroud goes to Mixer, should you have gone to Mixer? When Ninja comes back to Twitch, should you have gone to Twitch? The answer is no. The answer is you should be live streaming on all platforms, Twitch, YouTube Gaming, and Facebook Gaming at the exact same time using Restream.io. They sponsored this video, and let me show you some numbers that support that. There's a link in the description below with a 30% off discount code. If you want to get 30% off so you can stream to all three platforms at the exact same time. Here's why. Just buy the numbers. You don't even have to take my word for it. But you saw what happened when these guys moved over to Mixer and then Mixer closed down. Huge risk. Why would you want to risk your entire streaming career on one platform when it could just close down or ban you? Why would you do that? You want to stream to multiple platforms. The other thing is Shroud and Ninja returned to Twitch, but as you can see from Q2 2020, with Twitch getting 5.1 billion hours watched, it actually declined moving into Q3 2020. And so they joined a platform that's actually decreasing in viewership. Will it continue to decrease as we move into Q4? That's a risk that they're taking. If this total size of the pie as a king of the platform is shrinking, that's bad for you when you're on top. You need the size of the pie to be getting bigger when you're the king of the platform. Whereas if you look at Dr. Disrespect, he joined YouTube. If you look at YouTube a year ago, it got 1 billion views per month, hours watched. Then it went up to 1.7 billion 1 year later. That's a 70% increase. And the point is, it steadily increased the whole time. It didn't decrease at all. Same thing with Facebook Gaming. It was at 0.5 billion hours watched a year ago. Now it's at 1.02, so it went up by 100%. You want to be on board a platform that's going up, 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 but it's almost impossible to predict which one is going to go up so consistently, which is why you should be restreaming to all of them so you can maximize growth. There's no reason to go exclusive unless you're getting offered cash, cash, cash. Look, I know that this can be kind of confusing, and for those of you that are trying to navigate Twitch affiliate or your streaming strategy or business strategy, I offer one-on-one coaching. Go to awalldigital.com. You can schedule your coaching session by clicking the button here, or just go to my scheduler tool. You can pick your day. I even have night sessions available. I know that you guys, some of you have school and work. Just go in here, enter your name, your email, tell me your goals, your challenges, hit pay, and I'm booked to help you one-on-one and help you grow. I've been doing this for a living for the last 10 years. I co-founded the #1 gaming video network in the world, and I've grown channels from scratch to hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers. And I coach creators right now that have millions of subscribers that have recommended their friends to me. I want to help you too. I'm trying to make it affordable, so book me today. Link in the description below.